Monsieur Luis Camara, consul général du Portugal, Monsieur Christopher Crawford, consul général des États-Unis, Monsieur Juan López Herrera, consul général d'Espagne, Madame Giovanna Dion, représentante du consulat général d'Italie, Monsieur Étienne Blanc, premier vice-président de la région Auvergne-Rhône-Alpes, Madame Aline Boukang, inspectrice d'académie et directrice académique adjointe des services de l'éducation nationale du Rhône, Mrs. Philip, director of the International School of Lyon, Mr. Guinaud, proviseur de la Cité scolaire internationale, Dr. Jean-Louis Etienne, commandeur de la Légion d'honneur, honorable guests, distinguished MUN directors, esteemed delegates. First, I'd like to outline some facts. 60% of the human body is water, and 70% of the Earth's surface is water. A person can only survive a few days without water. In good health, an average person will consume 2 liters of water a day. Water is a precious resource which we receive freely from the earth. Without water, life would cease to exist. Now follow me through a typical day in the life of a youth living in Lyon, France. Charlotte wakes up, showers, using an average of 65 liters of water. Next, she eats her breakfast and heads to school. She drinks several cups of water throughout her day. When the school day ends, Charlotte makes her way home, passing by a fountain of running water. At dinner, her mother cooks pasta and dumps boiling water down the sink. When she brushes her teeth in the evening, Charlotte lets the water run. Overall, Charlotte uses an average of 143 liters of water every day. Now come with me to the small village of Karin, Somalia. Like Charlotte, Ibrahim wakes up, ready for another day. But due to the absence of running water in his home, he does not wash himself and he does not brush his teeth. Overall, Ibrahim uses less than 8 liters of water throughout his day. Let us stop here. We all recognize these scenarios. They tell a simple story that barely touches the surface of water issues. In preparation for ILYMUN, we have become aware that the problems go much deeper than simply water scarcity or drought. So let's dive deeper into Ibrahim's scenario. Consider his sister, Ayan. When she wakes up, she must walk miles to find water and bring it back to her family. This is a job given to women. As a result, she is unable to go to school. With no toilet at home, Ayan must find privacy somewhere outdoors, far from her home, making her more vulnerable to disease, abuse, and rape every single day. With no running water at home, she does not have the means to maintain personal hygiene during her period, every single month. Her father is not around to protect her because he is at war. Her country is fighting over water rights with another country. The fighting is almost futile, seeing as their water source is getting polluted and soon will not be drinkable. When, or rather if, she grows up and has a child, both Ayan and her baby's lives will be at risk. According to UNWater.gov, 1 million deaths a year are associated with unclean births. We know that we are lucky to have water taps and bathrooms in our homes. We know that other people in the world suffer from unequal access to water. Yet simply knowing these facts isn't enough. Simply knowing merely scratches the surface of water issues. It's time that we go beyond knowing to empathizing. Can we really understand what it is like to have no toilet day in and day out? Can we imagine our fathers fighting to provide us with water, this vital resource, in the attempt to ensure our health and our very survival? Water is a resource which must be preserved and shared. The answers on how to do this are complex. As I said earlier, knowing is not enough, but empathy for those who suffer the consequences of our mismanagement of this resource, consequences such as pollution, starvation, war, disease, death, is also not enough. The real challenge is to act on our knowledge and empathy. As I've said, issues related to water go much deeper than what we typically think. Many of these issues will be discussed over the course of this conference. For example, crime at sea, ocean acidification, offshore drilling, disaster relief, and more. This conference is your chance to act, our chance to act. We are counting on you to explore the issues of your committees in depth. We are counting on you to empathize with others and work together to find solutions. Just as water is vital to our survival, so is finding solutions to water-related issues. The earth has freely given us this precious gift. We cannot afford to squander or ruin it. Our progress, our peace, Our very existence depends upon it. Thank you.